Thursday, and this is your 10 of Pentacles Thursday's blackout reading. Now, please do be reminded that these messages and readings are for entertainment purposes only. So make sure you are consulting the Most High, going within, trusting your very own intuition, wisdom, and guidance before you reach out to and or for divination. All right. Now, having said that, let's see what messages are coming forth here. We are starting out with the kimMayfield Accupressure for Emotional Healing Oracle card. Master Osiris Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard that no archon can pass. What messages would like to come forth? Please speak to your children. Playing in the background is I Ain't Coming Back by Morgan Wallen and Post Malone. So the codependency card is here. I'm a redneck because I drink beer and I dip coal. Yes, I'm a rambler because I cannot be on the road. Might be a lost cause because I'll be out till the lights are on. And I'm a gambler. I'll take the over on the underdog. Girl, half of this town has got a name for me, and I can't say I don't agree, huh? But the night I said I'm leaving, I turned into Richard Petty, broke my heart, so I got even in my 97 Chevy. Now I'm walking on this water mixed with Johnny Walker Black. There's a lot of reasons I ain't Jesus, but the main one is that I ain't coming back. So, that's really strange for those lyrics to say I ain't coming back, but I am holding the codependency card. All right, so this acupressure for emotional healing card is saying that basic needs are not being met. Someone has been seeking validation of their self worth, twisting reality by inventing fantasies in an attempt to be loved. And it is asking someone, is someone here a survivor of a dysfunctional relationship? It says codependent people can become negatively absorbed with the lives and or problems of others. For codependent personalities, living through someone else's problems and emotions seems to be the only validation of their life purpose, their sense of being lovable, and their self-identity. It is easier for codependent people to identify with other people than with themselves. So if someone has been all up in someone else's business, absorbed, they've become negatively absorbed with their life and or with their problems, okay, they seek validation through someone else's problems and emotions. So the self-care routine for codependency include acupressure points GV20, George Victor 20, GV24.5, George Victor 24.5, CV17, Charlie Victor 17, and CV12, Charlie Victor 12. The affirmations to counteract codependency includes I am self reliant, independent, and I trust myself to make good choices. So maybe this is why this song by Morgan Wallen was saying, I ain't coming back. So the next song that is beginning to play is by Casey Musgraves. It's been a real long 335 days. And the last time it wasn't good anyway. I'm so lonely. Lonely with a capital H. If you know what I mean, I've been sitting on the washing machine. Uh-oh. All right, I'm done with it. All right, so Master Messiah, Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard that no archon can pass. What messages would like to come forth? Please speak to your children. So we are in the kimMayfield Tarot Oracle card deck now. And I am holding the mistakes card here. So the mistakes card is reversed. Keywords and phrases include poor quality work, poor work ethic, not learning from mistakes, lack of commitment, effort, apathy, no motivation, no goals. So someone does not know what they are doing. and everything seems lackluster. And maybe it is because they have spent most of their adult years being codependent, being all of the business of others, receiving validation of others' life purpose, or, 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 or receiving a sense of belonging through someone else's emotions. Their sense of being lovable is only validated through someone else. Their self-identity, it was only validated through someone else. So if this has anything to do with a relationship, partners are not putting in the effort to make a relationship work. If this has anything to do with someone being single, repeating relationship and dating patterns, they keep repeating relationship and dating patterns that have not worked for them in the past. If this has anything to do with career, someone may be reacting defensively to constructive criticism at work. And if this has anything to do with finances, someone has been expecting a cash windfall or finances to appear magically. But how is that going to be possible if you've spent all of your time being nosy about what's going on in the life of another person, receiving validation, a sense of being lovable through another person's life? Okay, you are codependent. Maybe you are trying to break this, okay, because again, the first song was I ain't going back, okay, by Morgan Whalen. So I am in the Kim Mayfield Dirty 30s Oracle card deck. We have church reverse. So there's a karmic church here. Maybe you were attending a karmic church. Spring is reversed. So something is not going to happen this season, this spring, for a karmic church. Maybe this karmic church, or these karmic church members that belong to this church, have made a mistake by being codependent on someone, receiving validation through the life of someone else, living vicariously through the life of someone else, being negatively obsessed, right, with the lives of someone else, or with the problems that are in someone else's lives. So some karmic church members are realizing that they have made a mistake in the past. Maybe being codependent has left them weak, not able to stand on their own 2 feet, not knowing how to make a decision, which direction to go, how to follow their intuition. Let's go to the character oracle card deck. Master Messiah, Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard, that no archon can pass. The character oracle card would like to come forth. The ascetic card is here upright. So these karmic church members may have been codependent on observing someone who practices abstinence, who has discipline, who has purified themselves because they are a seeker of self restraint. So maybe these church members should have been doing the same thing, abstaining, practicing discipline, being a seeker of self restraint, but instead they were being negatively absorbed with this person's life, with their choice to abstain. We have the architect card here reversed. So now these karmic church members, they're not able to be a weaver of blueprints. Maybe they were trying to plan, design, construct, and supervise something. Okay, maybe it was to see someone who is practicing abstinence go back to indulging in fornication. We have the boss card here reversed. They didn't want to see this person achieve some type of wealth, become this master of wealth energy, okay, by taking this risk to abstain, to become some type of leader who can exhibit some type of management skills, okay? These karmic individual church members were codependent on someone who is either abstaining or someone who is celibate, because it is bringing wealth into their life. And maybe these karmic church members, again, wanted to see this person fail, wanted them to fall back into fornicating, fall back into having friends with benefits, fall back into dating mindlessly, okay, with no real direction. But this is not what happened. Let's go to the What's Gossip Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard, that know all praise has. And when you pass on, what you're going to pass down. And when you pass on, what you're going to pass down. This is Hardy and Eric Church, Morgan Whaley. Like Author is the name of the song. What you're going to pass down. So maybe these people didn't want this person who is abstaining to leave a legacy for their children, for their family. Again, they did not want to see them create this wealth. The big break, what's gossip card is here upright. But this person who has been abstaining or who may be celibate has had a life-changing moment. They know that this is a major opportunity for them to manifest this wealth, okay? This is it Michael Jackson moment, okay? There's some type of big break that this abstinent celibate energy is, I guess, about to have or is having now. The past life card is here upright. But these previous connections, these karmic church members who were codependent on being negatively absorbed with this person's life, we've seen them fall off of the celibate bandwagon, okay? They don't want this person to move past their past life. Maybe these are past life karmics. You've had a past life with them. Maybe they are aware of who you are, but you're not quite aware that you knew these people in the past life. You were previously connected to these people in the past life. Maybe there's unexplained familiarity with this group of karmic church members. Maybe you have soul memories that you've known these people before. Okay, and this is why, because there's a past life connection here with these karmic church members. All right, let's go to the Black Oracle. So playing in the background now is Change My Mind by Riley Green. Burn me up with a whiskey kiss. Look at me with them pretty brown eyes and tell me lies just to change my mind. You know I'm giving in, so go ahead, go ahead. Wreck my plans with while you wreck my bed. Do it, baby, like you've done 1,000 times. So this is what this person is saying. You think I'm going to let you wreck my bed like you've done 1,000 times? Okay, maybe this person who is abstaining knew or came into some type of insight that being intimate with these church members would wreck their life. Come on and change my mind. Girl, I'm feeling pretty DAMN sure tonight. I'm thinking this will be a DAMN good time to change my mind. Show up in a midnight sundress. Burn me up with a whiskey kiss. So this person, this celibate person is not having it, okay? It may have gone down in a past life, but this lifetime, it is not going down. The elusive card is here reversed because maybe this person who is abstaining, who is celibate, knows that in a past life, these karmic church members were deceptive then, they were dishonest then, and they were full of tricks then, okay? And nothing has changed this lifetime around, all right? Let's go to the What's News Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard, who no archon can pass. What messages would like to come forth? The Sneaky Link card is here reversed. This person who is abstaining is not looking for a low-key situationship. They're not interested in being a side piece to any karmic church member who is codependent on their energy, because they've known you in a past life and they know that you are having some type of major opportunity here that may have to do with wealth, okay, that is coming into your life. It will be a life-changing moment, okay? They don't want this to happen. They want you to fall back again into having friends with benefits. Be a side piece to someone, right? Have a little fun with your life. Let someone in your bed so they can wreck your life, ruin your health. This is the kind of energy that these karmic church members are in. At the bottom of the deck, we have karmic, okay? These are karmics who are not learning their lessons, okay? They only know how to indulge in third party situationships, okay? They only bow down to the demiurge, okay? This is why they have spent most of their adult life codependent on what's going on with your life, okay? They feel like they've made a mistake, and they have, because they should have been focusing on their life, or if they were watching you, they should have been trying to get like you, right? Abstain, celibate, focus on your wealth, focus on leaving a legacy, focus on breaking generational curses, focus on not allowing past life karmics to negatively impact your life. The dirty money card is here, right? Because these are karmic church members that steal. They steal your health. They steal money. They do things illegal. They may be even laundering money. Okay? All right, let's go to the Divine Time Oracle card deck. So, Master Messiah, what Divine Time card would like to come forward? Sophia, Divine Feminine Guard that no archon can pass. So, 2 months from now is reversed. Trust that it will happen when the time is right is reversed. Release all expectations is upright. Have faith is reversed. So these people did not have faith in themselves. They need to release expectations because they are expecting something to happen in 2 months, and they are trusting that it is going to happen, but it is not. Maybe they have been given a deadline to make you break your abstinence, or make you break your celibacy, or to trick you, deceive you in some kind of way, steal something from you again. At the bottom of the deck, we have within a couple of days. So something is going to happen within a couple of days. Today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All right, so September is reversed. So something is going to happen in a couple of days, but something may not happen in September that they have planned. Okay? Let's go to the physical features Oracle card deck. Master Messiah, Sophia. Big old fancy house is playing in the background by Parker McCullum. Guess it's true, I can't live with the memory. What do? I thought that I could live without you, and I lied. Boy, these people are codependent. Well, I thought you would be the one to kill me. Guess it's true, I can't live with your memory. What do? I thought that I could live without you. That's extreme codependence if I ever heard so myself. So we have the braids card here reversed. So someone may have recently taken down their braids. We have the kerchief card. Maybe they have a kerchief around their head now, wearing a new hairstyle. We have the obese card reversed. So someone may have recently lost weight. We have glasses reversed. So someone may be deciding to switch it up and wear their contacts. All right, so these are the physical features associated with some of the individuals in this reading. Now, let's go to the Rune Speak Oracle card deck. What would have happened to these people if they had not spent most of their adult years, okay, spying on you, being codependent, and negatively absorbed with what is going on in your life, and trying to get you to fall off the celibate bandwagon? We have the Othala Rune Speak card with the theme Homeland. Keywords and phrases include inheritance, estate, noble, legacy, greater peace, heaven on earth. So these people knew that you were in the land of milk and honey, knew that you were in line to have this big break of receiving some type of inheritance, okay? Because you are noble and you are leaving a legacy, okay? You may even have some type of estate that you are unaware of that will be coming towards you in the future. The quote associated with this rune speak card is, "We inherit ourselves." Othala is the rune of ancestral spiritual power, divine inheritance, and earthly estate. It says that the weight of virtuous deeds of past generations tends to accumulate within a family tree. So you may come from a group, a bloodline that has many virtuous deeds, okay? And these virtuous deeds are accumulating within the family tree over the generations. And part of our inheritance, or your inheritance, is to claim some of that energy for use in this lifetime. So go ahead and claim some of that energy now by decreeing and declaring that you claim the weight of the virtuous deeds that have been passed down and accumulated in your ancestral bloodline today. You receive it, you accept it, okay? So divinations include, or let's read about what this rune governs before we go to the divinations and end this live reading. This rune governs acquisition of wealth and property, realization of paradise, rightful inheritance from ancestral holdings. So there is a rightful inheritance that belongs to you and only you, that these past life karmic church members are trying to block you from having. But because you are in this ascetic energy, you are abstaining and you are purifying and disciplining yourself through celibacy. This is how you are actually attracting the weight of these virtuous deeds with the big break card here, okay? This major opportunity is going to be a life-changing moment once you receive this inheritance, once you receive this estate, because you have been noble, all right? You are in the land of milk and honey, experiencing greater peace and heaven on earth, and you will again leave this legacy. So the divinations include freedom and a home or estate or slavery, xenophobia, racism, and homelessness. So if you had not abstained, become celibate, and indulge with these codependent church members who wanted to see you break your celibacy, okay, you would be in the energy of slavery because they would have enslaved you in the kingdom of darkness with them. Xenophobia, I don't know, maybe you would have moved to another country and experienced xenophobia where they hate foreigners coming to take all of the jobs. Racism, okay, you would have experienced racism, people being racist against you, and homelessness, being homeless in the future if you had not blocked these karmic church members, if you had not practiced abstaining and celibacy. But since you did, now you are experiencing freedom, a home, and or an estate. So this is saying that because you abstain, because you practice celibacy, you are manifesting this inheritance. All you have to do is to claim the weight of the virtuous deeds in your ancestral bloodline. Do that today. All right, I'm going to end this live reading here. Remember, Master Messiah, he loves you most of all. He doesn't want to see any hurt, harm, or danger come to you. So do your best to stay on that narrow path. Confess and repent if you have to. Go to spiritual court if you have to. Because if you have been indulging in sin, the demons go to spiritual court to claim that you don't deserve the blessings that you are supposed to receive this lifetime, that has been dedicated for you to receive this lifetime. So you have to clean all of this up, get back on that narrow path. All right, again, confess and repent, go to spiritual court so that you can rebuke and bind the accuser. Okay, let them know I've been celibate, I am abstaining. I do not indulge in sin. I am on this narrow path, living as righteous of a life as I possibly can. That way, you will become in alignment. The accusers will go away, and you will receive this estate, this inheritance, okay, that you are claiming verbally that you accept and receive today. All right? You want to accept those virtuous deeds that has accumulated in your bloodline. It belongs to you and only you, and not a demon, not a devil, not an archon can block that from you if you are on that narrow path, if you are confessing and repenting, if you have gone to spiritual court. They can't stop it, they can't block it. All right. I will be back soon with another live in Master Messiah's name. I hope this reading was insightful and of use to someone. Good luck to you all. Say la.